Hey guys, how's it going? It's Clary Berry, and I'm here today to talk to you about Taurus. We're going to look at Taurus, do the horoscope for the 4th through the 10th here of October 2021. So, looking at the sun in the 6th house. Okay, not only the sun in the 6th house, Mars, Mercury in retrograde also in the 6th house. So, of course, we're looking, I think we're staying busy with, definitely busy. A lot going on right now. Focus on health here. There's something about possible, the co-workers, the people you work with, the doing the little things. Your co-workers also could be your pets. We know that co-workers and pets, especially in quarantine, definitely go together. Okay, 10 of Swords in reverse. So watch out for your health there and your fitness. Don't overdo. I think, stick to that a little bit more balance, since it is Libra, and, in your self-improvement and, your sense of duty. I really think there's a sign here to say don't really feel like you have to do it all. You really do want to bring that balance to your daily life, to your little, commitments and what you're doing, to serve others. It's like you don't necessarily want to be overdoing that stuff because it might be affecting your health too if you don't kind of put your health first as well. Okay, because again, in these busy and crazy times, it's just important. And I don't know, sometimes the health thing all has to do with the coworkers, because when you're sick, then it affects your coworkers the most. So, really just being there as much as you possibly can. And again, not having any kind of burnout there, right? Okay, so let's talk about the moon. We're going to have some flirty, fun, more like artsy energy on the 4th coming through, like in just maybe a flirty mood. Maybe, you're wanting to express yourself with some of the arts that you like to do and just be creative and things like that, with the moon in the 5th house on the 4th. And on the 5th, it goes into the 6th house. So that is, again, more focused on health. So you definitely see a health theme here. We could be trying to get organized around health, making the work fit, it's like the health routine has to fit in there, with the work. And sometimes that can be really hard to do. And again, taking a rest is totally fine. If we need to take a rest here from, over being too healthy, maybe, or the opposite, but it's like take a rest from something in order to be more organized, be more healthy, and even make your work and your routines and everything just more efficient, and just kind of get to that next level. Because whatever's coming up with Mercury retrograde, and a lot of times, again, it's going to be in that 6th house, with health. There could be some possible health issues coming up here. Again, even just that focus, real big focus on fitness coming through, but especially on the 5th and the 6th. Okay, really wanting to get ahead in that fitness and health routine, right? And so those are great days to focus on that. So on the 7th, we have the moon in the 7th house. So again, definitely focused on relationships, on the partners, on the close people in your life, and how, again, to be fair. And you might be wanting to, talk to the people in your life that are close to you about possibly religion, but also possibly, just the structures, the higher powers that be in the world. So that's interesting coming across there. But it is about fairness too. And in a way, it's about justice, all of which, again, great Libra aspects for this Libra stellium. Okay, you see how it's coming across. So finding balance in these relationships, it can be difficult. You might be in a mood, where you want to withdraw towards these days. Okay, but if you focus too much on yourself, then your relationships are going to suffer, and vice versa. But again, you want to keep it balanced. You don't want to be giving too much. That's balance is obviously the name of the game. Okay, so be fair, but be fair to yourself as well. Don't be overdoing it just to try to look good. You know what I mean? So on the 9th, we have the moon in the 8th house. And this is where we might have, yeah, we might be really moody, really, really moody on this day. You might be wanting to have some deep talks. There might be some fear issues coming in with our, you know, just gravitating towards, but our intuition might also be really good. Okay, and this on this the 9th and the 10th, we have the moon in the 8th house. So again, things might get intense with your moods. Just be careful. You know, you might be interested in the reptilian brain things, you know, like sex and even other, you know, just deep and yet primal kind of mindsets. There's a renewal aspect as well coming through there. Could be some realizations regarding, you know, or coming through from some of these intense deep talks with others, you know, or maybe even just deep talks with yourself. But there's definitely an element of change that comes through with this time as well. So again, with this Mercury retrograde, what it's going to be doing is teaching us lessons. Again, possible, yes, health and fitness, but self-improvement in general. Almost like how we think about ourselves. Almost like how smart we think we are too. And also how deep and also fair. Okay? We're kind of learning new things about ourselves. And in a way, overall, we're kind of all looking at ourselves and saying, wow, you know, we're better than that. And then that's what brings the change. And the 9th and the 10th here, it's about being honest with yourself too. Taking down all those curtains, all those lies, all that stuff that we tell ourselves, getting under that stuff. Getting under, you know, the everyday reactions and getting into what really, you know, what really matters, what really needs to change, what that passion really is. Could be uncovering some passions on the 9th and the 10th too. So again, good time for getting into those deep subjects, getting into that deep, you know, love making if you're interested in sexual activities. This day can be really powerful as well. And again, in a way, you know, it's life-changing, even any of the revelations that we could have at this time, you know, because you can go so deep here. You really can, and we need to. I mean, we need to, for the world at large, and for, you know, everybody here going through it with us. You know, we need to look within so that we can actually make real change. And that's kind of what Jupiter is leading us to do at this time. Okay, and it's how we treat others, and how it, you know, the world isn't going to change until we can actually listen to each other. Okay, so a lot of this focus on relationships, 7th and 8th, very important. Very important. We're going to want to feel those relationships out, work on those relationships, and work on those relationships habits, and make those relationships even more secure and powerful. So anyways, much love, many blessings, take care. Thanks for everything. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.